Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Ask Matt Lloyd. So I've got Jay here. We're at the Diamond Mastermind, by the way, here in Bali, Indonesia. And Jay's got a really good question for today. So Jay, what would you like to know?
I'd like to know, for new affiliates, what do you think that their biggest struggle is getting started?
I think after having been doing this now for over 7 years, I think the one biggest struggle is someone adjusting their own self-identity to be a promoter. And let me explain what I mean by that. Typically, when people get into this industry, into the industry of affiliate marketing, they view themselves as a consumer of other people's content, or they give themselves the title like, I'm a newbie, okay? I'm a newbie. And they spend the vast majority of their time responding to other people's content. For example, they go into their email inbox and they've got 20 different internet marketing gurus with 20 different launches and webinars and sales videos. And they put all of these gurus up on a pedestal, and they look at themselves as a consumer of content. And a lot of them, in their own self-identity, they think, I could never do those things. I could never go and do my own product launches. I could never write my own ebook. I could never go and create my own video course. I could never build a list of hundreds of thousands of subscribers. So their own self-identity is very limiting. And when I got started in this industry in late 2008, my own self-identity was very limited as well. I didn't see myself ever being the guru or the speaker on stage or the person in videos. I really didn't for many years. And what I realized after about 2 years was that no one's going to come along and give you permission to start being that person, to start being a promoter. Really, you just have to change your own self-identity. So over time, I started to make the adjustments. I started to think, well, you know what? I am going to force myself to make videos. I am going to force myself to get better and better at email copy. And at some point, I am going to force myself to start doing my own live events. So I started to see myself as more of a promoter, right? And the people who make money in this industry are the promoters. It's not the consumers. The person who's just constantly reacting to other people's promotional content, they're just always in the state of consuming and buying and never creating. And as a result, they never really make any money. So at some point, you've got to make the switch. You've got to actually become the person who's actually creating content. You've got to become more focused on creating your own marketing instead of just responding to other people's. I see that as the big challenge. I think that a lot of people don't give themselves permission to be that promoter, or they see that promoter identity as being very far removed from their own self-identity. And you just have to make the switch. You've got to ease your way into it like I did and just start doing these things like making videos, sending out emails to your list, and you got to realize that's the only thing that's going to get you paid. Does that help?
Oh, immensely. Yes, immensely. Thank you very much. Good words to live by. Thank you.
So if you have a question for me, you can go to askmattloyd.com. But otherwise, we will see you tomorrow.
Hi, my name is Michelle Pesco-Solido, and I am from Dallas, Texas. Actually grew up in Houston, Texas, but moved to Dallas about 6 or 7 years ago. And before I discovered Mobe, I was actually working with children with autism, earning a whopping $10 an hour. In my 30s, I had gone through kind of course of tragic events and decided I needed to go back to school, get a college degree. Like most people do, they go through the course of going to school, high school, then on to college, getting a degree and landing a job in corporate America. I did that, got a double degree in child development and psychology, and started working with these children earning $10 an hour. I believe there were babysitters on our street making more money than I was.
Hey, this is Bill Pesco-Solido, and I'm originally from New England, but I now live in Dallas, Texas. And before coming into Mobe, I was in corporate America for about 16 years. And the thing about being in corporate America is I realized that I was constantly building someone else's dream and never building my own dream. And believe me, driving to work every day, sitting in a cubicle, looking out the window, was not my idea of a good time. So thankfully we found Mobe and things have changed.
You know, it was very rewarding for me to be working with these children with autism, but one of the things and the biggest drawback for me is I had 2 children. that needed my time as a mom. And I found that as I was working with these children with autism 8-10 hours a day, making a whopping $10 an hour, I was drained. I had been kicked, I had been spit on, I had gotten bitten by these children, and I was completely drained when I got home every day. And I felt that I was an ineffective parent. And at the time, Bill and I were engaged, I was an ineffective fiance. I didn't feel like I was holding up my end of the bargain, let's just put it that way. But I was just so tired and I really couldn't be an effective parent, and I just knew that I had to find another way. And that's when I discovered that there was this world of home-based business, and that's where I joined my career in network marketing.
So the interesting thing for me is that Michelle was already now working at home, and I was still driving to work every single day. I was battling commuter traffic, having to get in a suit and tie. I was actually having to ask my boss for permission to go to the dentist, or ask my boss permission to leave work early just so I could go watch one of the kids' sporting events. And the realization, what really dawned on me, was when Michelle and I sat down and took a hard look at our finances, and she actually in 1 month had earned more money than I had made in corporate America. And I realized she's at home, working from home, in her pajamas, on the sofa with her laptop on her lap, and I'm having to go to work every day, and she in 1 month had made more money for me. And believe me, that was a huge realization that we really had to get involved in the online marketing business.
How did I find Mobe? We were actually already internet marketers and experienced up to this point, and we were really looking for a program that could solve a lot of problems in the home-based business industry. And what we knew was a lot of people didn't like to get on the phone and actually talk to their prospects and close them. And one of the things that we loved about Mobe was the fact that they have their very own phone sales team and that they will close people for you throughout that funnel. And that was amazing to us. And in fact, after we found Mobe, I mean, within 30 days, we had already made roughly about $15,000.
Now, another thing that attracted us so much to Mobe, which again was one of the pitfalls of network marketing, is that when you join Mobe, you actually get a personal one-on-one business coach. They're going to walk you through every one of the steps, step by step by step, and ensure that you're going through the steps, that you understand exactly what you're doing, what the next step of the process is going to be, and ensure that there's accountability for you so that you won't slip through the cracks. So for us, the value of going platinum within Mobe was simply put to get fully positioned. Now, when you're at the platinum level, you get to do really cool things like what we're doing right now, which is we're hanging out in Costa Rica. This is where we're actually coming to right now. We're at a live mastermind event. We're hanging out with other 6, 7, and 8-figure earners. We're learning a lot. We're having a ton of fun. We're coaching. We're hanging out with our team and fellow Mobe members. Frankly, it fits in with our lifestyle because we love to travel. And because of Mobe, we now get to do this several times a year. Go to exotic locations, have a lot of fun, learn, network, and build our business.
Our results so far have been fantastic, and all we've had to do is get into the system and drive traffic to one of the sales funnels. In fact, our very best day, and we've been in only probably a little less than 30 days, and one of our very best days we made roughly about $3,500. And the great thing is we have partners on our team now. In fact, we just recently had a gentleman by the name of Anthony who made 3 sales today, plus he was able to make another MLR sale in the Mobe system.
So far, we're loving being in Mobe. I mean, the system works. All we really do is leverage the funnel, drive traffic to it, and it converts. Again, the phone sales team comes in and takes over from there, and we get to sit back and enjoy our time here in Costa Rica. So the Mobe community is phenomenal. It's actually unlike anything I've ever seen before. We're having a fantastic time here in Costa Rica. We've made some lasting friendships that really will last a lifetime. We've been able to network with people, we've learned a lot, and we even made some new partnerships for our business that's going to help us get to the next level. So if you're looking for that community and that support and to be with like-minded people, there's really nothing else like Mobe.
So if you're looking for a great community to be a part of, the Mobe community, if you're looking to get your very own one-on-one coach, or if you're looking to also partner up with us, we are here to help you. All you have to do is reach out to us, or be sure to click on the link to get access to exactly what we are doing here in beautiful Costa Rica and to be able to live this amazing lifestyle and be a part of this community, Mobe.
So bottom line, if you want to make a change, you've got to make the decision right now to check Mobe out, partner with us. It'll absolutely change your life.